Today I'm going to be installing this Hyper-Tough security light at my off-grid cabin. This is one that's rechargeable, 500 lumens, motion activated, 120 degrees, and up to a 25-foot detection range. Now I have this one up here. I installed last year and it stopped working. I think the batteries are probably bad in it, but it's on the north side of my cabin and it doesn't get a lot of sunlight. So the reason I went with this one is because it has a separate solar panel. That one up there, the solar panel is built into, and it's such an angle it just doesn't get a lot of sun. So sometimes at night I would notice that it'd be off. Especially if I let the dog in and out a lot and it set it off, and it, or if I was outside and, cooking or whatever after dark, grilling or, just outside, it would, and if it came on a lot, it would go off before morning. So hopefully with this, you can get a better charge. And this is pretty simple, straightforward. It comes with a solar panel, comes with a 500 lumen light, comes with these two attachment posts, one's for the light, one's for the solar panel, and they slide on back. But we don't want to do that just yet. Comes with the hardware. So luckily this is going to be going into my siding, so I don't need these little plastic cheap wall anchors. So having said that, let's get this installed. So it can be charging for the night. You want to be careful. You don't want to put these on the light or the solar panel first because we've got to attach them. So it makes it super simple if you just leave it off. And you will need a Phillips head screwdriver. So let's get that done. Get her done. And you see, this is where I had my old one. I raised it up trying to get it to get more sun, and it just didn't work. I think this one, it stopped working. I really think it's just the batteries, but I wanted, this is about $10 at Walmart too. I even cleaned the little solar panel there. I wanted one with a separate solar panel so I can put it up top so it can get some more sun. So I'm going to put the light about right in here, and then I'm going to install the panel. I may take, well, I think I can angle it. I may try it right here, and then if I don't like it, I'll just, because I think I can angle it straight up. Or I may take one of those out, put it in there. So let me see. And it, you already have your hose. All I would do is just, I'll probably use one of those holes there. It's already there. Maybe that one. Get her started, and then I'll come back and show you what I've got. Really simple. Okay, I got the mount for the light and the mount for the solar panel. I still got to put one screw in, but I just started them where the old brackets were. Like I said, if I still can't get the angle I want, I'll move it up and use one of those sheet self-tappers. Couple tips here to make this a little easier for you. If you'll mark these, if you don't already have pre-existing holes someplace, if you'll mark them with a pen or pencil, and then come back with a drill bit about half the size of your screw and pre-drill those, this is much easier. It depends what you're mounting it on, but with this siding, pre-drilling, man, it's a piece of cake. If you're trying to mount this to like Hardy panel or something of that sort, then you'll definitely want to pre-drill it. So let me get the light and I'll show you how these things mount. Okay, now the way these mount on both back the solar panel and the light, if I can do this without dropping them, you have these slots right here, and these will go into the slots and you'll push down until they click in. You may have to kind of squeeze. You see you have this, if you see that or not, you may have to squeeze those in just a little bit to get them to work. Another thing you want to do is make sure that you turn your switch to auto. Also, you want this side facing down, so that if there's any water gets behind it, it can drain out. So that's pretty much how this thing's going to mount. So I can't do it with one hand, I don't believe. Maybe I can. Let's switch around here. No, it's pretty tight, so I'm going to need both hands to get it. I'll show you when I get it done. Okay, here the light is mounted. Now these bases also swivel. You can put it how you want. Obviously, I want it facing out towards my yard. And now I'm going to go, I got a little bit more cord there. I'm going to mount the solar panel. So let me do that, because I'm going to definitely need both hands for that. And we'll bring you back. Okay, got the solar panel mounted. I'm not locking it. I thought I'd have more play to get this pointed at least straight up, or this is south. This would be south. No, it's facing kind of up to the north. It may get enough sunlight to charge, but I'm not happy with that. I'm going to have to redo something. Okay, much better position for the solar panel. This way is facing south. This is south. So I've got it most right now. As you can see, the sun's directly overhead this time of year. So what I ended up doing was taking a sheet metal screw out of this cap and just putting one in there, and that's all I'm going to do. I ain't going to put another one in here. You're dealing with a small solar panel, so it's not heavy. It's just a few ounces, and that one will be enough to hold it. Here comes the sun. I might give it a little bit flatter, yeah. And you know, as once we get past the summer solstice and the sun starts going back south, I can always get up here and tilt it that way during the winter. Right now, that there is going to probably be my best bet. So when it gets dark tonight, we'll see how this works, or if it's even going to work. I was sitting here looking at the old one. I took the panel off, pulled the old battery out, and it's a lithium-ion battery. So I don't think it's bad, but one of the things that may have been the problem is I had it, I guess when I relocated, I hit the switch and had turned it off. So I'm going to put it out in the sun today, let it charge, and see if it works. If not, I may look for a replacement lithium, because I'm sure it's still good. This one was another Hyper Tough from Walmart. It's done really good, other than just not getting enough sun. I think the one I just replaced it with, I'm going to like a lot better. I forget how many lumens this was, but it just lit up my yard pretty good. So anyway, let's wait till sundown and see how this new one works. As you can see, working pretty good. Really lights it up more than that other one. Only thing I don't like is this one is not only comes on and off. The other one, you can see it over here. It always stays on a real light, like a night light. And when you set it off, it goes bright like that. That's what I like about that one. So, I guess I should have thought about that. Boom. I do like that though. Nice and bright. I think it lights up more than the old one. So anyway, there's your review of that Hyper Tough light.